Good Monday morning, everyone. Today we are going to do a speed clean with me on Fridays before the kids get out of school. I like to have the house kind of like a clean slate, ready to play for the weekend. And then Monday mornings I love because the kids go back to school and I realized how much we lived in and loved this house over the weekend and how fast it can get like messy. It's not terrible, but today we're going to refreshen up the house. Alright, for this cold, snowy day, I am wearing the comfiest outfit that I own. My Get Out Pass sweater and crumble cookie sweatpants. Being all fashionable today. If the whole house feels like a disaster and I am not sure where to start, I usually start with my bedroom. I open up the window. Anytime I do a room, I bring a laundry basket, a rag, and a spray bottle so that I can wipe down any sticky fingerprints along the way. I'm not dusting and vacuuming today, we're just kind of freshening up here. Landon had an early morning Zoom meeting and this is where he sits because he's got good sunshine here. So we're just going to clean up his office. You know what, let's just stick it in this. Oh, did I just hit your head? I'm going to do this and you moved your head. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Are you all better? All smiles. Basically, anything that needs to leave the room, I just put it in a basket so I'm not in and out of the room. I can just stay in here and get stuff done. You would think that I would learn to just put things away right the first time, but I don't. The kids don't, and it's not that we're busy because everyone's busy, but if I'm being honest, we just get lazy. It happens. But I don't like too much time to pass before I clean things up because then I kind of lose that motivation because it gets too far messy. Doesn't have to be perfect, we're just getting it done. Oh, really? No, leave that there. Jump! Alright, welcome to office number 2, where this is a catch-all place. I like to keep my planner right here. We have lots of tax documents. Apparently it is tax season is coming up. Gotta file those away. Okay, instead of putting this in another pile of things to do, I will just take care of depositing this check right now so I can toss it and be done with. Mobile deposit has been one of the best things ever. I do not miss having to go to the bank to deposit a check. We're done. Let's drag this into this room. It is done. I am closing the door. Alright, this room looks messy, but it's actually a really quick cleanup. The only thing that I would like help with is Landon's help to take that downstairs because we replaced it with the kitchen so that the girls can play with their kitchen upstairs. Any dirty clothes will just go in that basket to take downstairs to do laundry. And I don't fold the kids' clothes because it's just easier that way. Lucy's clothes go on that side of the room. And your clothes come in here. One of these days I will go back to folding clothes in the drawers, but for now, it's honestly so much easier just to shove them in there. Maybe I'm creating bad habits. It wasn't a habit growing up. I would fold my clothes, but with 5 kids and little ones who really don't know how to do it, it's just easier to toss in the drawer. done and out of the way, let's go do the other kitchen. Why do I feel like I had to take a deep breath? Honestly, the kitchen isn't terrible because I do try and put my kitchen to sleep at night when I go to bed. And we had dinner at my in-laws last night. So Landon intermittent fast, so he doesn't eat breakfast. I'm trying to start that now that I'm not nursing anymore. So I don't eat breakfast. So there should just be very few dishes, plus any hair that got done for the girls gets done in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna put this in the bathroom. Big day for the boys. Today they start drum lessons, and so I'm just putting this out as a reminder to take it with us after school when we leave. They are so excited. Who else also keeps random pieces of foil to reuse? I can't bring myself to throw this away, so we are just gonna reuse this random piece of foil one day. Okay, what she's doing, she was moving her high chair over to the Google, and I think inside she was asking, I want to watch a show on the Google, because I've been guilty of doing that. The other day I needed to get something done and I turned CoComelon on and she actually sat in front of it and watched it. It was a wonderful 30 minutes, but I do not want to get into the habit of putting my 18-month-old in front of a device. So we are not getting into the habit of that. We are not going to do that on an everyday occurrence. We literally did it once and she wants to do it again. Oh good, you got distracted. That is awesome. If you are wondering if the stair slide is worth it or if we still use it, yes, the kids love it, play with it all the time. How much do you want to bet that the boys have their beds made? I guarantee you, like 10 out of 10, they have their beds made. I knew it. You guys, I'm so proud of my boys. They keep such a clean room. They make their beds every morning. And for a boys' room, you know what? I am really proud of them. Okay, so this room is shambles and I'm not going to touch it. I will have the girls do it later today. I always have the link to our Betty's Beds down in the description below with a discount code. They are so easy for the kids to make. I don't know why the girls don't do it. They just don't do it as often unless I remind them. But they really are such an easy bed to make and have them look nice. I mean, for kids to make their own beds, they don't always look decent. But with these bedding, it's really easy, especially with bunk beds. I think I would be sad if my house was always clean and perfect and nothing ever got used. I don't know if you can see that, but Cooper is always drawing, books are always on the floor, stuffed animals are being played with, and that is what I love about being a mom of little kids, is that the kids literally play with what they have. They read, they make messes, and I do have them clean up after themselves often. But to me, this mess is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I had to share this story with you about this sign right here. It says, live simply, love generously. And there is a neighbor that just lives across the street from me, and she's the sweetest lady. She reminds me a lot of my mom. And a few months ago, she brought that sign to me and she said, I saw this and I thought of your family. She's like, it's so true with your family. And I just thought that was sweet. And she offered to babysit because she knew how busy we get sometimes, and I haven't taken her up on that yet, but today she's going to come over because I have like a 20-minute gap in my day where I need someone to watch the little girls. So I wouldn't normally clean up the basement, but because and I would let the kids do that when they get home from school, but because she's coming over today, I'm going to pick it up so she has like a place to walk because it's messy in there. Anyway, so whenever I see that, I think of her, who reminds me of my mom, and anyway, she's just the sweetest lady, and I thought that was really sweet of her. You just made my day. Okay, here's your motivation for today. If you don't know where to begin and you feel like your house is a disaster, start with making your bed, take the garbage out, start a load of laundry, do your dishes, and you'll feel so much better. Those are my tips for the day. I hope you enjoyed cleaning with me, and I will see you guys in the next video every Tuesday and Thursday.